Stream has begun. Grab a link. Paste it in the Discord chat.
Yay, stream.
And let me check if there's any new showcases that I should be downloading. Well, I'm just gonna do it regardless. Doesn't take that much more time to just press the download button again.
TI is gonna be interesting.
That's
mostly because TI tends to be interesting on account of, like,
being TI.
TI is TI.
Yeah. It feels like TI is relatively unique insofar as it's really hard to tell if something is like min.
Well, I mean, it's like some.
Yeah, it's just like just magic sometimes.
You
gotta
also,
experiment
wait,
and
I
tinker.
forgot to rename the stream title.
Triangle.
Alright, I renamed it.
Triangle.
It is vitally important that triangle. Anyway, I don't mind being out a bit late today. Gave me time to have breakfast.
You'll enjoy your breakfast.
Filling out the wiki now.
I feel like I should change my Twitch profile picture. To be in line with all my other profile pictures without the trans flag.
You think?
Well, I mean, to consistency's sake. Was about to say the quality was awful even on 1080p, but then it fixed itself. Sounds good.
Many such cases.
People saying the time is now with capitalized TI.
TI o'clock.
Big triangle.
It's TI o'clock. Aeon says they feel so triangular. We're all feeling triangular on this blessed day. Hello everyone. Gonna sit around for a bit waiting for everyone to arrive and then we'll begin the solutions. We will be starting in 75th. But there will be...
There are no triangle emojis in Twitch.
Isn't there the cheese one? Close enough.
Pizza probably somewhere.
Is the cheese one a Twitch emote?
Oh. The people of chat are right. Literally just ASCII delta symbol.
ASCII delta symbol works too.
Which is conveniently not even an emote.
Dorito? I guess that's a Twitch emote. Is that a Twitch emote? Doritos chip, yeah.
I filled out the list of in-game puzzles for the wiki for the moment.
Ultra Short Pulse is asking if that week for looking for min, not max optim. If not otherwise specified, the metric is min. So, you know, it's always min. Unless
Also, it's possible so that you can deduce it anyways based off the based off what you figure out the metric is.
If we wanted to have you do max of a maximum metric, we would just invert it, divided by 1 or some shit, or divided by any random number, because we can just do that as well.
Or multiply by -1.
Multiply by -1 is boring.
most underwhelming way to change the sign of a number.
Yeah.
Get better taste.
No, it might be n divided by metric.
Ooh.
That is a thing we could do. Maybe we have done it. Who knows?
I love fractions.
Mm-hmm.
We're just waiting for people to filter in before looking at some puzzles.
Mm-hmm. Whoever came up with the metric for week 4, y'all are evil geniuses. I feel like this isn't the first time you said that. It's Vilfuck, by the way.
What
I
of a
am-
Vilfuck?
Hey, I stream more than OM reveals. At least I used to. You can check from the clips. Oh, well, recently. Well, congrats on your 15 stream streak. I wonder how many paws you all have right now, because they're not really usable right now.
I have 6,400 paws.
How many paws can you get by just watching my stream for the Opus Magnum reveals? 16k. You know, how do I get?
I don't know
How do
where I
I?
would like to see this.
How do I do predictions? Y'all can bet your
Wait, quickly, I have to vote. I know the results, I can bring the vote.
Is it
Oh,
gambling?
right.
I can
Oh.
inside that info.
You have insider info. That's not fair.
Please double my money. Double my money. Also, yeah, most people can't vote who are like in Europe
Not
with
most
gambling
people. I
laws.
think it's mostly just Dutch people can't vote.
Well, a lot of countries in Europe.
Yeah, I know the Dutch, but I don't know about other countries. I have no idea which country SG is.
Singapore?
Maybe?
Well, I can make a prediction and everyone will see what I voted for, but no money, no pause earned or lost.
Dozen of them. That sounds like 1440. I currently have them. When I stream other stuff, I have a bot that does things that you can spend points on, but currently I don't have that on. I turned on the bits. Turn off all the bit rewards for the Opus Magnum streams. How do you vote? Oh, I haven't really put in a vote.
Are you making a prediction? Or like voting?
I don't know how to do predictions. Do y'all want one?
I mean, why not?
I mean, arguably, we could do that informally ourselves by just like saying some numbers and getting vaguely embarrassed when they're wrong.
All right, I think I have to start my creator dashboard probably. Stream manager. Start a prediction. There it is. What should the prediction be?
Well, you can't make it. Actually,
Proposal.
Proposals.
Tertiary score of winning solve. Not primary or secondary. Those matter. Tertiary.
Oh, I got a good one. Prediction started.
will there be a tie? Okay, actually, I don't know this one.
Yeah, don't go check. A tie on all three scores, yes.
Okay, I'm betting
primary-
2000 as a report or no.
Primary,
maybe even
secondary,
more.
tertiary. Just any tie.
Wait, so tie on all on tertiary tie?
Yeah,
Yes.
any full tie.
Okay. I spent 2000 on no. Let's see.
You bet all your balls before hearing it was tertiary tie required? Damn.
I'm gonna be real with y'all. I have legitimately no idea how many paws I have.
You can check it. It's on the bottom, right?
I do not know where the number is.
Why are some of these solves being skipped? That doesn't sound right. I think I have to adjust some stuff. Well, yep, the prediction is ongoing anyways. But I see some solves that are being skipped for some reason. I might just remove the restriction.
Is it because they are trackful?
They can't.
I would actually do probably not.
Let's see.
I see that has evened out. 19k on yes, 19k on no.
Alright, I'll just.
This is
put an
easy.
extra
Just vote on
restriction.
whatever Rebix voted on. Rebix good at Opus Magnum. He must be good at gambling too.
Why would he? What? Alright, we're starting at. We'll start there. I think.
So you have to close the prediction if you're sharp. Like,
No, I'm
close
just
betting.
setting the restriction properly.
Technical issues, go burr.
19k versus 19k is almost a tie.
I see a pretty clear threshold, so I think that's what I will use. I think that's proper. It starts with a tertiary tie. No, we're not gonna start with a tertiary tie. How much longer is the prediction? I see, 30 seconds, alright. If a tertiary tie submitted the puzzle, does that count as a tie? I'm pretty sure he's a bird this time. Oh, submission's
I don't know
closed.
about that.
I think we can begin.
I'm pretty sure that's just an unrelated bird.
Unrelated bird.
Yes.
Alright, I think that means we're good to begin. We will be starting in 61st place at 53 Ti, Funfano 5. The notes say, not winning anything with this one, but oh well. TICA. What if you are wearing a tertiary color tie? What? Are we using like, so primary colors are let's say CMY.
Are you a printer?
Well, we can talk. Depends on what we're talking about. A tertiary color will be some random color in between the secondary colors.
It's a weird brown,
Mm-hmm.
I guess.
It
This-
always
this
ends up
sounds-
as brown.
This
Give-
solution looks like a standard TI solution, except without the 1/3 Actually,
Yeah.
wait, no.
It is 113.
Without.
Yes.
Oh, but like.
Is it? Yeah, it is 113.
Well, the chat is covering up, so I can see that part of the.
Oh yeah, I forgot to do the thing. I forgot to add the T thing to let me see if I can find the code for that. Not the T thing, the quarter P, the fractional P thing.
Yeah, it would be appreciated. Maybe the prediction is, will there be a fractional P lower than like 120F?
When was the last time we did that? Week 1, I think? No, week 1 was right. When's the last time we did fractional P?
It definitely happened for pitch drop.
No, that's way too long ago. That has a different parser. Not overlap cost, not... Not the grabs metric. Not these. Not the period metric.
My tea has finally reached a drinkable temperature. All is well.
Cost. We last used it in week 3 cost of the 2026 tournament. Because that was GI. Alright. Let me see if this works. It would seem so. There we go. Okay, 1/3 P. But alright. Yippee! Alright, well,
Yippee!
immediately time to move on. Next up, we have in 60th place at 50 Ti and 747 instructions, we have Aeolian.
Up next in 59th place.
At 1/18th
Is
P.
that instantly ruining the P? The prediction. I assume we're gonna see a lot of 1/8 P solves.
Arms
One-
just blindly flailing. Sorry, that's mean, but
1/18th P is like 1/6 P to build each side and 1/3 P to assemble 1/3 P.
Yeah.
Yeah.
these
Yeah.
are some crazy non-resetting arms.
I love arm 3. Just
They occasionally converge.
the whole 1, 3, 4 the whole arms 1, 3, 4, 5, and 10 are great.
Oh yeah, the backwards counting silver arm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Fan favorite.
Also, I should grab some water. I'll be right back.
Why is it backwards counting though? Couldn't you make it forwards count since?
Well, then
the
it would
lead is-
bring the lad with it, and like
But you have another arm that's already stealing the lead from it. So
Maybe it was originally useful and now it isn't. Maybe, I don't know.
like
I mean, this design
You can
makes
do it
sense.
so it does the things.
I mean, you'd have to pull away the lead immediately and then start somewhere, so you need to have an arm reset, the one that's grabbing the lead. So like, this just conveniently moves the silver and leaves it on the rejection for like 6 for loops, 5 for loops.
When it comes to this puzzle in particular, and for TI, I think the two difficult points is figuring out how to reject enough and not send the lead away early, which is probably one of the easier things to figure out, and how to assemble a triangle, because I don't think there's been a triangle before, this large before.
Yeah.
assembling
Yeah.
triangle is kind of hard,
Mhm.
especially this specific size because it does not have.
Yeah, there is
a
no
hex
middle
that
pivot
it is
point.
centered around.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no
So
center, yeah.
You cannot just swing.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Triangle.
big enough so you can grab it easily and fit it in different places, and also small enough so you can't really fit anything inside.
Yeah. People say
I wanna
triangle
see a
assembly
count.
is so weird.
I wanna see a counter for how many arms are gonna be inside the output.
Mm-hmm.
I'm hoping at least like 2 or 3 arms
There's
inside the
like
output.
6. Inside the output. We shall see. Alright. Next up, we have in 59th place at 49 Ti, at 876 instructions, we have Potato Pressy.
At this rate, the winning solve will have
Sure, this is the
20i.
Mecha Solve?
Sorry, 10i.
Oh?
Oh, it's just
Mechanism is
it's a
stuck.
1/3 P Mecha Solve, I guess.
Amazing.
Well,
I mean, sure.
Sure, I that counts.
Technically
works.
counts.
well done. This is actually optimal.
Did I say instructions for Psychos? Bluff.
1/3 P is really fun with this. Well, it's really tempting to do this, even with Mecha, on this
Mhm.
one. You can just make 3 sticks in a row and then check every one if it
Also,
if
that
it,
is
if
a,
it's good
uh,
enough.
That is a decorative piston.
It's biggest consumption piston.
Mhm.
I mean, cost doesn't matter for either metric, so
Exactly.
it's Basically, a normal arm is just a lane piston.
Wing Pros is basically a GI solve, you know, if that thing wasn't a piston, yeah.
GI plus 20 solve.
Yeah, straightforward solve. Next up, we have at 58th place at 48 Ti, and 853 cycles, we have 7 T-Storm. This one is also a mecha solution made into TI.
We have seen so many of these.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
That's
We're gonna get a tie because of Mecha Solution. It's gonna be terrible.
Actually,
the,
yes.
the,
Throw.
the mecha solution curse persists.
You cannot escape it. It follows you.
Soon we'll see
I
solutions
really-
that are actually TI solutions further down.
I appreciate the observation that this triangle is fundamentally 1/3 P-able.
It's a triangle. That's what tri
Yeah.
means.
This is the 3 shape. You should do 3.
Alright. Next up, we have in 57th at 47 Ti and 841 cycles, we have Chonsei Osawi. Note say Toki Inli. In the context of TI, this is bad, but I cannot give good to it. Maybe not last place? I can imagine worse solutions, and I know better ones exist. I suppose there is always the possibility that solutions worse than my bad solution will simply not be submitted. This looks like
I'm surprised.
this also looks like a mecha solve, yeah.
It's just hate
Mecha solve modified for the TI world.
I'm a little bit sad that no
Force it
one
to
did
TI.
6 mecha 1/3 P. I know that would be really hard to do, and you would need some like wild conditional jank, but it would be so cool.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, it might wind up being like a weird.
Oh yeah, this isn't mecha because it
1/2
also does the
P?
faster reset. Going through the empty hex.
So this is technically 8 mecha.
Yeah. Alright, next up we have Weeklies in 56th place at 46 Ti. And another TI's and then it's another 1/3 T 1/3 P
It's
mecha solve.
somehow the curse of 7 mecha solves persists even though we are outside mecha.
Mm-hmm.
We're cooked.
As was pointed out yesterday, every solve is a mecha solve because everyone has mechanisms that cover area. But not every solve is trackless instructions because some things contain track.
Mm-hmm. Alright, and next up we have at 44 Ti and 783 cycles, we have Stack Bapper. And Falling
Well,
Healer.
it's less TI.
And it's
It's still a bloody triangle.
they're all gonna be bloody triangles, but this is still a mecha solve, basically.
I don't know where I was going with that. But yeah, this is mecha.
We're gonna go through these pretty quickly.
At this point, we know how these work.
At least the solution name suggests that this was intended for TI and this is not just like the same solution counting for both metrics. There was an attempt.
Alright, next up we have at 54th place at 38 Ti.
That's a jump.
What, how do I pronounce it?
Big TI drop.
Razier Meyer. Alright, this is a TI looking solve.
Yep,
Have we finally escaped
the fun begins.
mecha?
Mecha is over, party.
This solve in particular seems to struggle building the 5 long stick as well.
Yeah. Is this just Yeah, this is a 1/3 peak.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Well, I mean, it's on the
TI,
screen.
TI is one
I-
hex arms. The more hex arms, the less TI.
I guess you're right that it is in fact on the screen, and so I should be able to bloody well read. But that implies that I can read.
Mm-hmm.
Which
But yeah, several arms are doing what they're doing like
Presumptuous.
multiple times. Arm 2 is like rotate, grab, rotate, drop 4 times.
which I think is that's the trick.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, it seems like this puzzle, this solve in particular seems to struggle more with assembling the stick, more so than just assembling the triangle. The assembly of the triangle seems almost trivial in comparison.
You gotta
I'm kind of curious
split
to see
atoms.
if people will make a pseudo monomer that is not the stick,
Mm-hmm.
because
Yeah,
the stick
better
is
try that.
pretty obvious.
I mean, there's
But
also the V
that's-
shape.
That's not the only shape you can make. Yeah.
You can also do a V shape, a check mark. Yeah, I think
But
that's
does it save instructions?
it. You can you can do an extra long check mark. You can do a check mark. You can do a V shape. But no, there's no. You could do a check mark, a V shape, or a stick. I think those are the main 3 1/3s you can make.
So it's gotta be. We're totally gonna see a V shape.
The convenient thing about the V shape is
Hopefully.
that the V shape includes Quicksilver, 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 Quicksilver in a hair product shape, and hair product shape is not that difficult to
Okay.
make.
A hair product shape is a hex arm shape.
Yeah. But alright,
Yeah,
next up,
Plus, debunders are free.
yes, you're right.
we have at
I
32
keep forget
TI,
the
quite a bit of a drop again. In 53rd place, we have Review.
We are dropping really fast.
Where we drop in more.
Also, Jackie, go. Oh, you can hair product it.
I want to see one of those now.
I also did not think about this, but
But yeah, the notes here say, "Can you tell I've never tried optimizing for instructions before? Please give me some pointer. Thanks." Column 3. So when it comes to optimizing
This
for
is good.
instructions, I want one thing I would say is a good place to start is try to have arms do multiple things with the same instructions as much as possible. Right now, every arm here has its own job, and what you ideally want is have each arm or each instruction do multiple jobs. But how to do that is a bit difficult to figure out.
Yep. Also, this brings with it a arm that I know and detest well.
Mhm.
The cursed assembly piston at the end that has like 10 instructions,
The instruction hog.
Uh-huh.
and it's just like I don't know what the plan is here. Fuck it, weird piston.
I mean, when it comes to assembling a weird shape, usually that piston is going to be pretty prevalent. It's either that piston or 2 arms doing that, I think.
Yep.
Adding to about
that- That makes sense to me. It's
assembly is hard.
janky clutch piston does work, is the thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like elegant, and when I was solving this puzzle, I really disliked it, just because it feels like an affront to have a random arm with 10 instructions. But it does work.
Blasphemy.
That's too many instructions, mister. Can't have 10 instructions on one arm.
This one has 12 on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
10 here is used sort of as like an approximate vibe scale.
Yeah. But alright.
Uh,
This puzzle is difficult. how do we get better at instructions? Well, if I know.
I mean, you did give some tips not that long ago.
I know, but like, hell if I know. Those aren't that useful. They're about as useful tips as some tips.
That's fair. Also,
there isn't like
I
any
guess
theory or anything solid to base it off of. You just get better with experience.
Throw out
there's
arms at
also,
a solve and see what sticks.
multi-arms may be good.
Yeah, there's just a list of tricks.
Maybe.
There's a list of tricks that you can use to optimize for instructions, but like figuring out those tricks just comes with time. TI is quite a lot like some in that there is no one way to optimize it, and it's more so vibes and it's a lot of vibes and experience.
But also it's a lot harder to tinker with because you tinker with one thing and the entire period breaks.
Yeah.
When you are doing TI, your job is to try some shit and see what happens.
Alright, next up we have in 52nd place at 31 TI, Kuku 52.
Huh?
This one has a pivot arm. That sounds expensive.
Arm 8 is just vibing and pivoting.
Can't R7 be doing the pivoting? Oh, because it has to pivot twice, never mind.
Yeah. I mean, I guess... Well, to be fair, if you had 7 do, grab, swing, pivot, drop, reset...
Oh, it needs to do the grab, pivot, rotate anyways, but that's a higher period because ARM 7 is limiting. No, is it? No. Oh, it would be limiting if it did an extra. If you have ARM 7 do the extra grab, pivot, drop as well, it would be. I think.
Well, ARM 8 is doing it taking 3 instructions, but an ARM 7 that like just before it drops pivots twice would be 2 instructions.
I love how the triangle pivots at the end, like vertically, like hey, like to the side.
Yeah. Does that work?
Nope.
Yes.
It's too fast.
Oh, yeah. Oh well.
Oh well. It has to pivot at the right time or crash. Yeah, Kuku 50 it says in the chat. Oh well.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Which I like the shenanigans this all is up to. Just a whole lot of bi arms everywhere.
Very bi friendly.
Alright. Next up.
Also, 2 arms unloading the rejection at once.
Yeah.
That's a spicy one.
Next up, we have a 28 Ti and 51 instructions. Graze.
How low is instructions gotta go?
The notes say, first time doing total instructions. That's not what TI stands for. I suspect this is not a very good solve since I have so many pistons and no hex arms. The good solutions probably aren't using rods or wasteless. Excited to see what the top solves look like.
Total instructions.
It would be really fun to see a slappy stick machine.
Yeah.
I don't know what doing that would get you.
A slappy stick machine?
Like,
usually slappy stick machines are only really worth it when it's at least a 2-atom input.
Yeah, like you do need the whole input, so a slappy stick is kind of hard to justify, but it would be really funny to see. Dark Brick advertising the free space I showcase.
I mean, I'm gonna use every opportunity to.
But yeah, this is a very reasonable TI solve, I would say. Each arm is doing basically one job.
Yeah, and it's just going.
Mm-hmm. Alright, next up, we have in 50th place at 28 Ti and 977 cycles, we have Magnum. The notes say, saved up 6 instructions I didn't need, lol. It seems like we're going to see this ARM 2 building the stick motif quite often. Though this is a more efficient ARM 1 in terms of loading the silver.
It's a count backwards, or
Yeah.
I think counting backwards is a pretty viable approach for this puzzle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but that one does do two jobs at once.
Though ARM
Loads and
5 is
loads.
kind of unfortunate.
ARM what?
Does
Oh, ARM
ARM
5. Yeah.
which has one job, and that job is to dodge a grab by ARM 1.
That one's unfortunate.
That is just tragic.
Mm-hmm. Legoneski says we have an 11 instruction stick builder. Yeah, I'll let it finish running.
This is pretty elegant.
Mm-hmm. And next up, we have at also 28 Ti, but 557 cycles, Frank. That is a large solution.
Large.
What is it doing?
Get 113p.
Instructioning.
It's batching.
That
Let's say after a lot.
113p is fascinating.
That it's not actually 113p. It's just that my parser isn't built to deal with bashing.
Oh, well, that's sick. That's really sick.
The parser isn't correct here. It's not 113.
Right.
Or maybe. Who knows? It might be.
This is quite cool, though.
Anyways, the notes say, after a lot of tinkering, the only thing I could figure out to change on my initial solution was the placement of the cretelli. I'm happy with the method of removing QS all at once to get the lead and the assembly of the final molecule. Not particularly happy with the number of arms required to make and reroute the final molecule. I'm not feels like a better version of the solution with 2 less arms and maybe 8 less instructions. I think sub 20 Ti is definitely possible, but couldn't get anything better to work. This is
Actually,
a cool solution.
I think that 113p is correct. The by arm grabs 20 quicksilver and then misses 6. So that's 26, and it makes 2 outputs. So
it is
actually
correct.
113.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. That's funny.
I appreciate this solution's elegance and like, we just have a wheel for rejecting metal wildly, and when there is enough quicksilver, which definitionally means there must be only leads on the wheel.
Well, not definitionally. It's it does counting by the stick length.
It does counting by quantity of quicksilver in the quicksilver brick.
Yeah.
That's kind yeah. Counting 6, but that's a brick.
And the quicksilver brick is precisely scaled to be exactly as many quicksilver as you would get out of pumping all the quicksilver out of
This is
6
awesome.
silver.
This one's a cool solve. But alright.
This is this is really fascinating thought process, and like Fran was cooking with this one.
Yeah.
The
Alright.
115th is just amazing.
Next up, we have also at 28 Ti, but 231 instructions, half the amount of instructions basically. Less than half. We have in 48th place, Adarok Alchemy. What is this mess of arms?
Cycles, no instructions.
I like the Arm 2 and Arm 3 stick building sequence. And the 7-8 building sequence. What is 6 doing? Oh, 6 feels unfortunate. The unfortunate arms here, it feels like, are Arm 6 and Arm 4. And maybe even Arm 5.
Yeah. It could 5 just pivot twice? Is what I'm wondering. Because it needs two sequential pivots.
5 is already doing 2. 5 is already pivoting the stick twice.
No, but like have its instruction tape be.
Well, then it'll be connecting at a wrong order. It'll be connecting.
Oh, yeah.
The next thing will be coming in at a wrong angle. So no, I can't.
Yeah, you're right. That's tragic.
No tinkering.
That's quite.
I can tell that won't work. TI solves are even more difficult to tinker than some solves.
This looks like these submitters looked at the period 5 what was it, tax fraud quite a bit, because this kind of at the start anyway.
Sorry, what's the instruction tape for 7 and 8? Because that's an interesting assembly method. Are those just both 4i?
Yeah. Oh, I mean, it's 4p.
Pretty slick.
This is a pure 4 solution.
Yep. That's a really good assembly method.
It's an 8 instruction assembly method.
Yeah. 8 instructions is more efficient than what we've seen so far.
Alright. Next up, we have finally a drop in instructions. We have at 26 Ti and 969 cycles, Vivi in 47. This is a 9 instruction assembly. Arm 4 and 5 feels unfortunate here. I do like how Arm 4 is conditional in that it only does the pivot after the Quicksilver runs out, though. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. It can only pivot once Arm 2 is no longer actuating the stick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
And Arm 2 only stops actuating the stick once there is no more Quicksilver to move the stick with.
The notes say, I feel pretty good about this solve, although I have no illusions about this being min. I like the condition on the top arm, and the arm that moves the lead and the Quicksilver group, and the arm that moves the lead and the lead Quicksilver group.
The piston that does a lot of work is back.
Yeah. Well, it's only one more instruction than the previous assembly, so...
Yeah.
Good solve.
I don't think you're going to get a piston that does a lot of work at less than 9i, though. I think that's about as low as you can get it.
This could have been a single arm. Been in one direction, I think. 3 instructions down.
Next up, we have at 46th place, at 26 Ti and 867 instructions, Abby Piran. Why is the assembly so delayed? I guess it doesn't need to start up until later.
Why is it Cotton Eye Joe?
No idea. That is an expensive assembly. This is a very cheap stick building, but a very expensive assembly.
I am really looking forward to seeing top TI solves that have both a very cheap stick builder and a very cheap assembly.
I mean, in the top TI solve, we probably have to like do better than just one efficient left half, one efficient right half.
Like this is a 1, 2,
Because
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 instruction assembly, and a if we combine that with the 8 instruction 11 instruction stick building, and if we combine that with the 8 instruction building of the
Assembly,
product,
that's 99.
That's like 99, yeah.
So that's a start. It's we'll see
We shall see.
if people can do better than that. And if they do better than that, do they do it by just extremely efficient modules, or is there some weird stuff coming down the pipe?
Yeah, but alright.
There's probably weird stuff coming down the pipe. It's TI.
Next up, we have in 45th place at 26 Ti and 648 cycles, 42 Genus 42. (16) instruction assembly and 10 instruction 16 instruction stick building, 10 instruction assembly.
10 instructions, not bad.
Yeah. And let's say TI Tringle. Although Zorflex only calls the tiny, Zorflex only calls the tiny triangles Tringles. This one's a big one. This one's a triangle.
118p is a really natural number because 6 is more than 4.
Yeah.
And you could easily pad out 4 to 6 by just like having an extra tape loop where the lead is added.
Having just kind of an extra tape loop where nothing happens.
Yeah. It is very easy to just go, well, 6 is more than 4.
Yeah, there isn't.
We reject 4 times and then we have some stuff happen and it works out.
What would make this puzzle a whole lot more difficult is we replace the input with gold and the lead with tin.
Yeah.
That would be evil. But no, we decided that this is good enough.
Yeah. I would reject all the time for no reason.
Yeah, you do the accidental rejects and there's no projection in this puzzle, so oops.
That would make over rejecting illegal.
Yeah.
And you would be like, kinda cooked.
Next up, we have at 25 Ti and 656 instructions, we have a showcase solve. Well, we have a host solve by Darkbrick. Let's see, Darkbrick has a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11, 12, 13, 16.
Okay, I made this one.
Yeah.
Hello, I made this one.
That's us.
Yeah, this is...
Darkbrick, do you want to yap?
I mean, I to be honest, I expected a lot of like min-max left side of stick assembly, min-max right side of construction of triangle, and then you're basically just playing two separate puzzles at that
Yeah.
point. But I was
Yeah.
surprised by, well, I guess that's kind of spoilers, but how many different approaches there were on the later solve. So I guess this puzzle turned out pretty well for the TI metric.
This puzzle itself is a 16 instruction stick building and 9 instruction assembly.
I saw like that it's like a pretty good introduction to TI as a metric, because there's a lot of ways to get that fractional P out. Like, you're just making 3 silver, 3 identical pieces. So it really tempts you to invest in that fractional P as much as possible. Because in a lot of other puzzles, like 1/18th P, kind of an insane number to think of, but in this puzzle, it's natural.
Yeah.
It is so natural that we've seen like at least 10 of them by now.
It's most of them.
Yeah.
I think the exceptions have been 1/3 P and 1/13th P for some reason.
Yeah.
Yes.
But we've only seen like 15 solves, so there have been like 10 1/18Ps, 1/13P that's just there for some reason, and the refitted mechas.
Yeah. Alright. Next up, we have at 25 TI and 545 instructions in 44th place, non-binary coder. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 instruction, 12 instruction assembly, 13 instruction stick builder. The notes say, this is actually descended from my first TI solve, but every part of it has been replaced. Despite having 10 TI less than the original, it is 4,267 cycles faster. Holy. I wanted to combine the arm that feeds the silver and the arm that moves the lead from the projector to the hex arm, but those actions need to come 4 tape loops apart, which is difficult to make happen without track. I believe a faster output constructor exists, and I'm sure this would be beaten by a solve that doesn't need the arm 5 to transfer the sticks to the output builder. That is, nearly 5,000 cycles is insane. What even makes it take that long? How many what fractional P was it even?
That
I like how the stick builder is kind of a slap-a-stick, but it's not used as a slap-a-stick.
I do see a 4,812 cycle solution. That's a 172, 1/72P. I see.
Fascinating. You can show
are
it,
we
show it,
gonna
show
see
it.
that later?
Alright, we can show
I wanna
it.
see
Yes.
it, I wanna see it. See it now, see it now.
That sounds funny. One
Gemma
rejection
left,
every 12 to 36 tape loops. That's horrifying.
I see.
That's one rejection every 6 tape loops. And it's just a Quicksilver bet.
They know.
It's just a ring of entirely metals getting rejected. I'm a little bit surprised that it does not like it does not make wrong stick lengths.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Gemma
actually
left.
remarkable.
Gemma left.
Alright.
I guess that's a benefit of rejecting so rarely. You give plenty of time for the stick stealer to steal the stick.
Mm-hmm. But alright, next up we have in 43rd place at 24 Ti and 677 cycles, we have Zandorf. That is a 11 cycle assembly, 11 cycle 11 cycle input and 13 cycle assembly. TI keeps dropping fast. I don't know. I think it's been somewhat slow. Oh, it's a hair product assembly.
Yep.
Yippee!
Here we go.
Let's go.
We have, and this is Okay, that's 6 TI in the 2 hex arms turning, plus another 5 TI in the arm rotating around, so that's an 11 TI Magnum assembler.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that is what I said earlier.
Which is not better than a stick, but it's also not worse than a stick.
Yeah.
So it's a fine approach. It's not a great approach, but it's a fine approach. And then assembly is arm 5, which is 4i, plus 6, which is 6i. That's 10i plus arm 4 that does delivery. Which is another 3i, so that's 13i?
Yeah. Or I could just subtract that from 34.
Yes. You could do math. But it's nice to have an idea of where the instructions are going as well.
Yeah.
Because they are, like, being used in specific places. Also, I'm kind of curious as to why no debonder in, like, the second monomer position in the triangle.
I don't know.
I'm
Maybe
guessing
there's gonna be accidental debonds?
That's my suspicion, because it spends a lot of time hanging around in that area, moving around.
Yeah. And it doesn't quite matter where the debonds are either. Cost doesn't matter. Go crazy.
Hildar, the general summary is that one of the puzzles in the game is named Hair Product, which requires you to make a funny C shape that resembles what these 4 quicksilvers are before they are attached to the lead.
Is Hair Product really chapter 2? What the fuck? This is Hair Product, and that's why we're calling the Hair Product shape.
Annotaeus is annoyed about this too, to be fair.
Yeah, it starts with chapter 2.
Why are we making this in chapter 2?
This is not the best use of my time.
Yeah.
Annotaeus is so real for this.
But alright. Next up, we have in 42nd place at 23 TI and 902 instructions, we have Atravita. That is not a lot of arms. The notes say, the only thought process for this off, hey, what if I put the arm in the output? Okay, not really. Locked into using the 2 arms to make a Quicksilver lead stick fairly quickly, but that meant using 1/18 P. Struggled quite a bit with the assembly, but found a nice enough one that ran sufficiently slowly. Then decided to see what would happen if I just stuck an arm in the output. It worked. It's dumb, but it works. Further twiddling managed to get the same arm to output the product using just the second half of the tape loop. Has a release grab in the middle, and arm 3 resetting so it doesn't try to pull the finished product away. Very funny how it slots the product into the output, yeah. Cool assembly though. That's a 10 instruction assembly. I think that's one of the smallest assemblies we've seen. Not assembly, stick building. The 10 instruction stick building is one of those, like, the most efficient stick buildings we've seen.
Are you sure that this is 10 instruction? That looks like 11 to me.
Yeah, 11. Okay. Well, 11 is still one of the most efficient.
It's just that it's tied with a number of other 11 eyes.
Yeah.
Which, are, to be fair, are also pretty good. But I feel like this suggests that generally 11-eye stick building is very feasible.
Yeah.
But there might be some sauce that allows you to go lower than that. given the sheer propensity of 11 eyes.
Alright, next up we have at 873 cycles in 41st place, Dr. Nocturnes. This was also 11, but split between 3 arms. And 12 for the assembly. Oh, I like this method of building the stick. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I like the stick building. It's neat.
Again, it looks like a pocket watch.
Mm-hmm.
It's just entertaining, I think. Of course, this is yet another 11 Ti design,
Mm-hmm.
but it does work. I feel like this is another vindication of the idea that 11 Ti stick building is just extremely feasible.
Yeah.
Which is unfortunate in the context of my own solve, which is coming up soon, but
Mm-hmm. The stream is is dying a bit. Oh no. No. Alright, I think we're back. Yeah, I think we're back. Alright. Next up, we have a 23 Ti and 768 instructions. Ultra short pulse and jack.
Cycles. Keep
Cycles.
saying instructions, it's like...
I don't know why I keep saying instructions.
Because you keep counting them. And it's a cycle
that's
secondary.
the primary.
Mm-hmm. Alright. The notes say, for the 3rd week in a row, I've probably missed something extremely obvious. TI is not a metric I have much experience with. Even so, spinny Trongle was fun to make. Looking forward to seeing the solves with, like, 2 instructions.
2 instructions would be a lot.
I like the inner arms. I like the inner arms inside the triangles doing the assembly. They seem pretty efficient.
Yeah. This is an elegant assembly method.
Mm-hmm.
It's not
12.
like it's not actually very efficient in terms of instructions, but it's just like elegant.
Yeah.
Which
you know
I
what
guess
the
in this
three...
case does not actually mean good.
You know what the
cool
3
looking.
pistons remind me of?
Yeah.
3 pistons are like 3 sisters over a cauldron.
Mm-hmm.
Conjuring stuff.
Jackie says I just couldn't figure out how to make the arm be inside the triangle, put the output onto the glyph without having those 2 annoying arms on the side. Yeah, that sounds unfortunate.
Yeah, if only we had a center in the middle. But no, alas.
Alright. Next up, we have at 22 Ti and 1097 cycles, we have Soyos? Soos? I don't know. How do I pronounce this name? The notes say, use this recent Steam sale to finally complete my Zachtronics collection. Delighted to find out this game has both a thriving community and new DLC. Enjoy my horrible 22 instruction solve that assembles the entire thing in place and then wastes 8 instructions and approximately 1 billion cycles to output. Was working on something better, but it seems I'm out of time. I suspect assembling the corners first is the winning strategy. May or may not involve a debonder. Fun metric.
Oh, well,
Okay.
that's cool.
I don't think
This is what
there's a
happens when you...
this
Could
solution does
ARM
not have a
just,
clean split on what is a assembly arm and
Yeah.
what is an instruction stick building arm.
It's just like, hey, what if the assembly just happened in the stick builder?
But yeah, arm 1 does sort of both. And arm 4 also does sort of both.
My argument here is that despite this looking like a combination of stick builder and assembly, I don't think it actually is.
Yeah, it's kind of just one mechanism doing the whole thing.
No, but like arm 1 and it's basically just arm 4 is assembly and the other stuff are stick building.
True.
That happen to coincidentally also be like unwittingly drafted into assembly by arm 4. Arm 4 is doing treachery to get assembly to happen.
It's a cool solve.
However, the treachery does work.
If it works, is it really treachery?
No, it's still treachery. Effective treachery is still treachery.
Alright. Cool solve. And welcome to the community. Glad to have you here. Alright, next up we have at 778 cycles. The acting small.
That's me.
So, I'm gonna read the notes first. My ultimate victory is the long and arduous quest for TI solve that doesn't involve a cursed piston with 10 plus instructions. Somehow, managed to improve everything else first. Alright, you can talk about yourself now.
I had so many solves that had a fuck it piston. And I was really bugged about it. And so I was quite pleased to find this assembly method. It's 9i, which is more I than would be ideal. Like, I think we've seen an 8i in assembly, but it's on the low end.
I see 8 instructions in the assembly. Unless you count arm 4. But if you count arm 4, that's 11 instructions. I don't see 9 anywhere.
I think you're right. It's actually 8i.
Yeah.
Dirt. Anyway, ultimately the real problem is just my stick building method is not super efficient.
Yeah.
This is a 14i stick builder. We have seen so much better.
Yeah. Eventually we'll see the solve that just does what we've all seen before, but it combines the best of what we've seen.
Which will be like 19i. Maybe 18i if it's got spectral trickery. General, like, thought process of this, though, the counting backwards arm, that is arm 1, is a really elegant way to load and unload the rejection cliff.
Oh yeah, I think we'll see that very often.
And so the question then becomes what is the easiest way to make stick with arbitrary quicksilver provided by rejection? And my answer to this was hex arm plus pivot arm, because I am used to that methodology from, like, lith arm separation style TIs.
Yeah.
Where you do something like that a lot to just, like, make a waste stick that you steal off of. It's not the most effective approach when you have non-atomic arms. Atoms like this. As we saw, it is perfectly feasible to do that in, like, 5i.
Yeah.
With just, like, the funny bi arm. And
Excitable piston.
And if you just load the lead into either the other side of rejection, or the bonder, you can have it tag along on the stick building, allowing you to avoid arm 4 entirely, which is how you get down from the 14i here to a cheaper level.
Yeah.
I think that would get you down to a 10i. So I think 10i is possible for stick building via a 5i stick builder.
I think we've seen the 10 stick builder.
Plus an arm 1 that just moves the lead onto the other side of rejection.
Yeah.
But still, I think that decisively means that 18 Ti is a reasonable minimum for, like, if you are doing a pretty conventional thing.
Mm-hmm. We shall see when we get
because
there.
You have a 10i stick builder, a then 8i assembly.
Yeah.
But we'll see. We'll see.
Alright. Next up,
That's my yapping done.
at 658 cycles, we have Deathenfield and Valerie's True.
Cycles matter in this puzzle.
Reminds me, did I add teams into this parser? Might have not. Yeah, I forgot to add the teams into here. Ah well. It doesn't matter until I generate the spreadsheet again. Because I just remembered that Valerie's True accidentally submitted as outside of the team.
That is also an 8i assembler.
Mm-hmm.
I guess we are into the 8i assembly field now.
Yeah, and 11i, I guess, that's a 1, 2, 3.
This
That's
has
a
to be
14.
a 14i assembler.
Yeah. And note say, Deathenfield writing, Valerie's made the rejection glyph assembly and I made the output assembly. Classically, right after submitting the last TI solve, I immediately found an improvement. Hopefully it'll be the last, or maybe not, hopefully. My first solve was a 42 Ti and I managed to trim it all the way down to 22 Ti. Might not be the lowest or most optimized, but I'm really happy with how much I was able to improve it. Yeah, the assembly doesn't seem the stick building doesn't seem the most efficient.
Yeah. Good assembly though.
Mm-hmm. I think the main difference is that the main difference is arm 1 over here. We've seen several solves where arm 1's job was combined into arm 3 here.
Yep.
And that would save quite a few instructions.
I feel like we have seen a large number of ways to take something that there are a large number of ways to make an 11i stick assembler.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of them are like simplifications of a 14i stick assembler.
Yeah. Also, I see a fluffy angel in the chat. I know an angel, but not from the Opus Magnum community. Are the angel from Two Kinds? It shows up on my Discord. Okay, you are the angel I'm thinking of. I didn't expect you to join to just watch the Opus Magnum stream, though. But alright. Next up, we have, at 650 cycles, but 184 area, we have Ambiventus in 36th. This also has the unfortunate piston arm 1. The notes say, this was only a save of 4 cycles, but I think this is my peak. Unfortunately, you still lost on the area tiebreaker after the tie on cycles, because the next one is also 650 cycles.
Oof.
Oh, there is a tie. Ish.
Also,
Secondary tie.
I appreciate the 3i arm that exists only to output.
Yeah.
This would be a really cheap assembly method if not for that.
Mm-hmm. RDM hater says, well, good thing I area optimized a bit. Oh yeah. Oh, it mattered. And MV Ventus says, additional comments for my solve. This is the most I've iterated on a solve since Pareto Poppers last year. Also, I forget if I put this in a note, but if you make any of the arms a hex, I believe the solve breaks. Well, I assume,
Well, to be fair...
I assume you can't make this a hex arm.
All of the non-tested arms are already doing 3i.
Yeah.
So, like... All of the easy multi-armification would get you nothing.
Mm-hmm. Hex piston. If only hex pistons existed, that would be wonderful.
Hex piston like costs 100G, but in exchange, it's a hex piston.
Yeah. It'll be great in TI, I think, but not so much in some or basically
unlimited power.
I don't think it would be useful in basically anything but TI.
Well, it would be useful insofar as it.
I guess maybe in cycles and rate it probably would be useful too.
Yeah. It would also be useful in trolling Zorflax.
Yeah.
Like, hey, look at this. I used a piston hex arm in my sum solve.
All right.
And it goes plus on the track.
Next up, we have in 35th place at 154 area, 30 area less. We have RDM hater. The notes say, I tried a lot of other layouts to make the arms share more of the work, but nothing worked, so 22i it is. Very interested to see some ways to do it. Edit. After the mecha stream, I'm sure one key to lower I is bonding the metallicity before attracting all its QS. Something my brain is not big enough to think of. Nah, I think that takes more instructions. Arc 3 seems quite unfortunate here. But I don't think there really is a better way to do that. Maybe there is, with a bit of orientating in the right.
It's not that hard. You just combine. You just have arm 1 also do arm 3 strong.
Yeah.
You replace arm 3 with arm 1 and you put the silver to the right of arm 1.
Mm-hmm.
And then arm 3 will load and unload the metal.
Yeah.
From rejection.
Stuff we've seen before.
Yep. That is the way to improve this stick building method.
Mm-hmm. But alright. Next up we have at 511 cycles. In 34th, we have Silex Away. What is this? Excuse me?
This is weird.
It's 1/12p.
This is very weird. And okay, that's one way to make the sticks, I guess.
Sure, whatever you say.
Is that technically a 9i stick builder? No, it's not. Because
I love this.
It's 9i plus another 6i.
Wheels go brr.
So that's a 15i stick builder, but what a wild 15i stick builder it is.
Yeah. I think there's a lot of overlap between stick building and assembly in this solve, so it's less useful to do the division that way.
I think it is still useful.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like... Okay.
So, like,
fair,
a lot of the solves we've seen have them clear and separated, but eventually there's going to be a bit of overlap between the assembly instructions and the stick building instructions.
This is a 6i assembly system that benefits from the fact that that this solve inherently batches to mean that it does not need to have any conditionals.
Mm-hmm.
It just goes. As soon as there is atoms there, it is able to just, like, do the thing 3 times and then output, and it's done.
Yeah.
Whereas if this was like a 118p solve, producing... If this was being like a 118p solve and producing a stick every 6 tape loops, you know, steady, then that assembly method would not work.
Yeah. Cool solve. I love it. But alright. Next up, we have at 441 cycles at 22 Ti in 33rd place, we have Patinery. This one's very area conscious too. The notes say, finally found a way to make the last 2 arms 7 instructions instead of 8. 7 instruction assembly, that's new.
Oh, hell yeah. And it's a 7 instruction assembly that is running a steady state stick providing system.
Mm-hmm. Notes that,
Well,
and managed to reduce my period from 5 to 4 in the process.
Oh,
really
this is
rotates
period
my
4.
triangle.
That's pretty fast.
It is.
Of course, the stick building is,
Expensive, yeah.
yeah.
Nice
This is
period
not a
4
cheap stick
plus
builder.
everything in the first 4 spaces on the instruction tray.
Oh, yeah?
That is very funny, actually.
It has been arranged to look nice and just everything is left adjusted.
All the off by 2 arms are looped.
Somehow fast in a simultaneous stick hex. Yeah. This one's a cool solve, I love it.
This is elegant.
Mm-hmm.
Of
I
course,
think this is the second time we've seen the setup of double rejection that rejects twice on each spot.
Wait, I think this... Have we seen double rejection before? I don't remember seeing double rejection like this.
Yeah, even in the in one of the earlier cursed solves we saw
I
this.
see. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. Like I
this
think
is a
what
hell of a
happens is
22
you just
Ti pile up.
you just
And
place the
I-
rejections and then it turns out, oh wow, that makes a stick. And then you work from there.
But yeah,
And,
TI
like,
tends to
4
have
people-
power-ups. TI is a metric that has
Yeah.
power-ups.
Like 4 people independently discovered this way of double rejection.
Mm-hmm.
It feels like the earlier puzzles are tutorials with rejection and all the waste and the one-way solves and everything, and it's just there's a learning curve in these weeklies.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of like this.
Alright, next up, We finally drop our instructions at 21 Ti and 662 cycles. We have Ebonov.
That's still pretty fast.
It is.
I'm guessing we're not gonna have that many 21 Ti's because that's fast.
The 22 Ti pilot was the big one. Well, this is a hair product one.
But it disassembles and then puts the hair product back together differently. That's quite odd, actually.
This has basically the same assembly method as the previous solve. It's a 7 instruction assembly.
Yep, it's just
it's essentially the same. Product. It's essentially the same assembly, actually.
Yeah, just with a slightly less cursed monitor builder. So we've got a 7i assembler and a 7i stick assembler. So, regardless of whether people are making Vs or sticks,
do we have a 7i stick builder?
As you're... Yeah, that was the previous solve. Or... Yeah, the previous solve.
No, that's an assembler.
Oh, yeah, I meant 7i assembly, if I said it wrong.
Yeah, what is the best stick builder we have?
11i, I think.
Yeah,
so,
okay.
Current combination of best components is 18.
Yeah.
Assuming no, like, incompatibility. Which, like, there probably is, but we've seen several different modules that achieve those metrics in both cases, so it is almost certainly possible to make 18i just by putting the two best modules together.
See the pileup, I guess. I expect a long pileup.
Alright, next up, we have at 542 cycles. In 31st, we have Cas Pepsi. This is a slightly different 7 instruction assembly. Oh, the hex arm pulls double duty. No, it kind of sort of just puts it into place. It did before, yeah. So this is just a 7 instruction assembly. There are no notes.
Very competent 7 instruction.
Just a clean solve.
Yep.
Again, unfortunate arm 3.
It's 5 is also kind of unfortunate. If that was a hex arm, it would be nice, but it can't be. Yeah.
Ooh.
The return of counts backwards or.
Yeah, but unfortunately, it doesn't line up properly.
Yep. I think it is possible to do that modification. It just needs.
Yeah, you need to do the bi-arm thing.
This is basically the same stick assembler as I had. At the end of the day, it's just with a 7i assembler. Yeah.
Alright. Next up, we have at 307 cycles, in 30th place, Shavor, with a 190p solution. The notes say, Arm 1 moves the metal every third tape loop. Therefore, the mechanism consists of Arm 1 and 3 Because this arm 1 to 3 can only produce 3 out of the necessary 4 Quicksilver. This is a checkmark assembly. What? What the hell is this?
You
It's like holding the
prophesized
arm.
that it would happen, and it did. It's just
Pleasantly complicated.
1/9 P.
Also, Arm 7 is tragic.
With the hot arm. What is this? What am I looking at?
Can you run again?
This is unusual. This is just like a completely different methodology
Yeah.
that somehow also arrives at 21 Ti. I have no
Oh, that's
idea
the
if
waste.
it is possible to reduce the Ti on this one via the component theory that we've
No,
been
this
talking about.
completely breaks a
Because
component
this is
theory. It's
just
a
a completely
1/9 P.
different- This is just a different methodology.
Yeah, it somehow only takes 3 tape loops to build the stick. Well, the check mark in this case.
I think that's because it.
Yeah, because it has more than one rejection. Yeah.
It rejects 3 times per. It doesn't do the 6 tape loops per stick thing.
Yeah.
It does 3 tape loops per stick.
And then moves it
which-
on into the next rejector.
Yeah, which combines the stick and an extra Quicksilver from that final rejector to make up the difference from, oh no, we just made a 10 instead of a lead.
This is, you know, the benefit of this, I guess, is that it's sort of a 6 instruction assembly.
This is a clever theory. This is really clever.
That is a 6. Depending on if you want to count ARM 4 or not, that is a 6 instruction assembly.
This is a very non-standard method.
Yeah.
Also, this is the solution that would work if the input was gold and the
Mhm.
output was tin.
Oh yeah, true.
So shout out to that. Really true.
Alright, next up we have dropping instructions once more. At 20 Ti in 29th place at 1077 cycles. Now so think. 3 arms.
3
Alright.
arms is all you need.
Arm 2 is both stick building and assembly. What is Arm 3 doing?
Pivots once to rotate every stick.
Oh, okay. So Arm 3 is also
Uh,
part of assembly.
Yep. I am willing to call this the first, actually serious no distinction between assembly and output design.
Yeah, well, it's mostly Arm 2 does both.
You've been prophesizing that, we will get arms that blur that distinction, and I've been willing to argue you so far, but this one definitely has some blurring,
Yeah.
and it's in Arm 2.
I think we're at the phase where the blurring has actually started to happen.
And is, remotely relevant.
We're here. But alright. Cool. Next up, then, we have at 772 cycles. In 28th place, we have Wilds Obscura. The notes say 33 to 20. This solution feels a lot better. As someone who was vastly inexperienced with this metric, I found the easiest way to optimize to reduce arms first. Reduce arms first, reduce instructions per arm second. The 3 addition to period length helps a lot, and I would not have gotten this solved without it. Getting the final arm to work in a way that never grabs any other atoms is tricky. And I feel like its function might be able to be combined into another arm for a save, maybe an instruction or two. Predict first gets somewhere around 16, but I'm prepared to be surprised something like a 10.
I like this.
Well, we theorized a really obvious path to 18i.
Mm-hmm.
So less than that will require novel methodology, but is definitely feasible.
Yeah.
AKA bullshit.
Yes. I mean, you could argue that this is already a little bit at like the standard module idea is.
I mean, ARM 4 and 5 is
already
assembly,
a
and
little
ARM
bit
1, 2...
TI bullshit.
Yeah. This ARM 1,
But-
2, 3 is the stick assembly, and ARM 4 and 5 is the assembly. So, this one is pretty clear cut.
Yeah.
I was about to say shenanigans teen, but yes, I think it's going to be bullshit at the top tier as well.
This is pretty conventional despite it having a little bit of blending. But it's pretty good.
Yeah.
I am curious to see where we will go in the remaining 30 solves, because
I think part of why the solve seems funky is ARM 4 is kind of behind the stick building, but otherwise it's kind of not that much different from a lot of the other solves we've seen.
ARM 4's job is really simple.
Yeah.
Pivot twice once every 6 tape loops. And it does that. And
Right.
in doing that, it just converts a stick into an incoming triangle.
Alright, next up, we have at 420 cycles in 27, Popcom.
Come this early.
Popcom, this
Doesn't
early? Like I
Nothing
said
like
to you,
this, right?
TI is anyone's game. The notes say, triangle assembly inspiration from TI of embalming fluid, pig iron, and resin glue. Yeah, I guess pig iron is one of the few other triangles that exist. The notes and most likely instructions saved from design are using the rotation of arm 1 to save an arm for triangle assembly and reducing the 11i cost of creating the 4 long quicksilvers. Also, what 11th key?
This is awesome.
I guess this is similar in concept to the
I feel like the fact that Popcom is in 27th place is a vindication of the principle that you can't predict what good TI looks like.
Yeah.
Because
this is awesome.
How much I is assembly?
This is
6.
wild. This is wild and really good, and we're in 27th place.
The assembly is
Which leaves
6, but ARM 1 also does a bit of assembly, I guess? No, it doesn't. Yeah, the assembly is just 6i. And the rest of, well, I guess let's just call the rest of it is 14i. It's a clear thought process, but it's like not the, it's not all too similar to most solves we've seen so far, apart from the 113th
This is
I
quite
one.
novel.
Yeah.
Well,
It's basically the same concept as the 113th I solve, but, done way more efficiently.
Yeah. That there is less waiting around on weird lead going in circles, but it's a similar methodology of you count using
stick length.
The notion of 6 sticks of 4 quicksilver, and once you have 6 sticks of 4 quicksilver, it goes. It's the same like battery that reaches a threshold sort of method.
Yeah.
It's just spinny battery.
Popcorn, my compliments. I'm just watching this with a huge smile on my face. This is awesome. kind of it almost threads the needle at the end, except it kind of staggers through it. It's cool.
I feel like the most unfortunate part of this is Arm 4.
This is another 6i assembler that is only able to be 6i because it doesn't have to do conditionals.
Mm-hmm.
It just goes as soon as there's stuff, and because the rest of the system is set up to buffer,
Yeah.
it can do this and not make malformed products.
Mm-hmm.
Which is, I think, six I, but with buffering, is a completely different methodology to the standard, like, monomer every six tape loops.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it is equally valid.
Yeah.
And if you can make and I think that if ARM 4 was avoidable, you could get this down to 17.
Mm-hmm. Alright, next up, we have at 26th place and 292 cycles, another unconventional fraction, Winged Pearl, 1/9 P. Yeah, double rejection grabs.
When Pearl said in the chat that she saw an improvement and improved it after the submissions were closed. I don't know by how much. It's always sad.
Yeah.
26 though.
7 instruction assembly and unfortunately a lot more on the 13 on the stick building side. But it is a cool stick building and it is fast because it's 1/9 P. It's a 13 plus 7, yeah. The stick builder with the 11i version for minus 2i. 18. Oh yeah, that's the fabled 18 we've been talking about.
Yep. Well, welcome to the pileup, I think.
It's hard to imagine this goes much faster.
This is pretty fast.
Mm-hmm. And it doesn't. Next up, at 19 Ti now. In 25th place at 765 cycles, we have Perseus.
So, 19 is happening.
Mm-hmm.
In 25th place.
8 instruction assembly?
Something.
No, this one is merged.
Yeah.
ARM 2 does both.
ARM 4 exists only to output, which is kind of sad.
Yeah. This is another one. I guess ARM 3 and ARM 4 are the assemblers, yeah. So ARM 3 and ARM 4 add up to 8 instructions. But this is the clean 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, this is the fabled 11i stick builder, but it has the 8 instruction assembler.
Yeah. So this is
19
penultimate module theory design.
Mm-hmm.
It is not the ultimate module theory design because that's 18i.
Yeah.
At least currently, we've yet to see a 6i assembler
Mm-hmm.
that it conforms to the theory, or a less than 11i stick builder that conforms to the theory.
Yeah.
But this is doing theory well.
Mm-hmm. Alright, next up. At the same amount of cycles, but at 159 area, we have Sockboy.
Aww.
Well,
There's a whole bonder all the way up there, and you're telling me this has less area?
Ominous bonder.
I don't think
Maybe
that
it
bonder
just
even
doesn't
does
get
anything.
used.
I think that's just forgotten there, but it doesn't matter. It's just 2 area more.
Who
I'll
cares
say-
about area?
I couldn't find any TI magic for this one. It's just a simple make a stick times 3. There must be a solution involving multiple passes around a hexagon, but I couldn't find it. This is kind of just the same solve, but with a pivot instead of a rotate to output. And yes, that bonder is not needed. Yeah, this one's basically a previous solve, but with the pivot optimization to save area.
I feel like it could be. I feel like the pivot could be done from a different side, although I guess it.
I guess
Progression to
it won the tertiary anyways.
Yes. I just always look for ways to do pivots more efficiently because they're fun.
Wow, next up at 764 cycles. In 23rd place, you have Tunnel Vision.
Aerobics, hello.
It is really funny to see all of these names that we've seen as like the community's cracked players appearing randomly and sporadically through the submission list.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got bamboozled by the TI
You can
bullshit.
never predict where someone's gonna end up. Because,
This is
like,
very similar in concept to all the previous solves we've seen, by the way, but arm 3 is a
Yeah.
bit in a different position, and instead of a bi-arm, we
this
have...
is
Instead of the bi-arm, we just have a piston, and that works too, I guess.
this is a convention. This is a conventional 11i.
Yeah. You don't have to have a bi-arm, you could just have that piston too. The notes say, I got locked in on the idea of making sticks first, and could I improve past this? I assumed it was a better idea, so I look forward to seeing it on the stream.
I wonder if the confluence of 19i and these assemble triangle in place methods is due to this being an actually relatively natural implementation of the modules, or if it's because doing this is the like, what if I totally rethink my methodology outcome that just happens when you...
I think this is just close to the culmination of optimizing both your modules.
I mean, yeah, but like, it feels like when you go, okay, stick building isn't working for me, what if I totally rethink what I'm doing? You arrive at something like this, even if stick building is just as capable of producing something like a 19 Ti.
Yeah.
It's just that to do so requires a couple total rethinkings, and a natural outcome of total rethinking is something like this.
You could call that tunnel vision.
I think that's the opposite. Alright, next up.
The part where you tunnel yourself into a specific
Yeah.
thing instead of rethinking. Yeah.
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 Alright. Next up, we have at 763 cycles. In 20
Oh my god.
We have Codenhecker with... I don't know, this looks like a fairly different solve. No, it's
Interesting.
not. No, it's not a different solve. This is the same solve, but arranged differently.
This is very compact, but it's
Yeah.
doing more or less the same thing.
Except it's using
It's
a
really
bi-arm
cute.
instead of a piston, yeah.
Yep. Which is actually quite elegant,
Mm-hmm.
to be fair.
It's really cute.
This is a very just well thought out, I think.
Yeah.
This involves a lot of jiggling the parts until they fit together densely.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll have a look at this. This has an area that would place pretty well in Mecha.
Yeah.
Your Royal
Apart
Spade
from
would
apart
love
from the
this
fact that
puzzle
Arm
because
3 is doing a huge ass rotate.
Well, yeah. The problem here is that it is not that there are many mecha,
Mm-hmm.
but like 105 area is not great, but that's not bad
Mm-hmm.
if you're sincerely optimizing for area.
Mecha's the other metric we did for this puzzle. It's the area of the mechanisms.
Which is to say,
Which is
every
just
hex
arms.
that an arm sweeps over.
Yeah. Alright. Next up, we have in 21st place, at 670 cycles, we have Team Z Puzzelli. Eight instruction assembler. Oh, it's a triangle solve. Let's go. It's a hair product solve.
Yep. The return of hair product.
Yeah.
It's interesting that, as far as we can tell, hair products and sticks are pretty equally viable, and yet so many people did sticks and so few people did hair product.
I think
And so few people did check marks.
even less people did the check mark. We have seen a check mark. That is the only check mark we've seen so far.
I guess
There-
it's just
there was
easy
a check
geometry to
mark.
think about. It's easy geometry, I think. It's easy to think about.
Yeah.
My very first TI solve was a hair product.
Mhm.
My very first TI solve was like 37i or something.
Oh boy.
It was very bad.
People saying hair products literally just less straightforward. I wouldn't say that.
Yes,
It's just
I mean it is.
It's curved
literally
forward.
less straightforward.
true.
There is a curve.
Mhm.
It sticks with you less.
Geometry is not straightforward at all. Yeah. Well, I mean, geometry is the difficult part about this puzzle.
But it makes a good point, does it not?
You're right, Hilda. The
shampoo is no longer straight. Well, it's hair product. I assume hair product is more like hair gel.
the hair product was never straight.
But alright.
Oh yeah.
Next up, we have at 659 cycles. In 20th place, the bookworm. This also looks like a... No, this is a stick. The notes say, TI is very fun. I love watching this solve. Feels like it's very good, but it doesn't really do shenanigans, which top solves often do. 18i feels close, but I couldn't quite find it. Lower than that might exist by a redesign. I don't expect below 15i though.
This is, I want to say, yeah. This is another 11i stick builder plus 8i assembler.
Yeah.
This is extremely conventional. But the conventional works.
Conventional gets you 20th so far.
And the conventional theoretical AT&I is gonna get you much better than that. I don't know what the conventional AT&I will look like, but we know it's possible.
Next up, we have at 656 cycles, in 19th place, at 19 PI, we have Team 118. Oh yeah, no wait, we've seen this solved before. And let's say
that
it's
looks familiar already.
Team 118. It's kind of miracle that this works. Arm 1 does multiple things. Grab silver, move to rejection, and on its way back to grab lead to QS output, so Arm 2 can grab. Arm 2 is simply pushing QS and lead. There used to be 3 arms doing what Arm 1 did, now it's just 1. I didn't try to optimize cycles or area because that will harm my TI, so yeah. 19 Ti is the best I can pull off. I think it could be lowered, but I have my limits, Azuri Paul. Though I think this is a good solve, Azuri Happy. Azuri Happy is not an emote, by the way.
Rip.
Azuri Comfy is.
It's brand new.
There is Azuri Comfy, though.
This feels like a lot of the other 19 TIs we've seen, where it's doing the pivot twice.
Yeah, this is kind of just
to
the other 19 TIs we've seen, but faster somehow.
Yeah. I feel like this sort of methodology is getting close to standard for this sort of order.
Yeah.
Like, since 20 Ti, this methodology has been quite good.
It's the pile up. And speaking of piling up, it keeps piling up at 107 area. We have HMAC. Don't ask me where the area shapes are, I cannot tell you. Not even faster, magically smaller. This one. I think we'll go by this pile up more quickly then. And next up we have at 653 cycles, in 17th place, we have KP Rus. Alright, this one actually looks different. The notes say, first time doing TI. Made a very basic solve, wondering what incredible solves I'll see on stream. Impress me with some cursed solves!
Consider your wish granted.
I guess this is also
Careful
11
what you
plus
wish
8.
for.
But the 8 is 4 plus 4.
Yeah.
Instead of 5 plus 3.
Yep. I mean, those are the 2 permutations of 8.
Yeah. So, you know, it's
I
like...
guess you could have a 6 too, but, like...
what on
two
earth is it?
instruction arm be like?
And 2 instruction arm has to be a wanding arm.
Well, it can be an arm that takes one waist and then holds.
Yeah, wanding arm. Oh, I guess, you know, it could also be that one,
there are
halt arm.
precisely 2 possible 2i arms. Wanding arm and grab drop.
Yeah.
And
Grab, rotate, hold.
It could also be the
Okay.
hot arm. It could also be a hot arm.
yeah. I mean, I'd argue that's like the same arm as the wanding arm, but with a halt.
Well, I mean, a wanding arm would get a repeat, but like, yeah.
Yeah. But delaying drop is not actually useful in this because we only have one output.
Yeah.
And wanding arm is really hard to justify.
Alright, next up we have at 650 cycles, at 16th, we have Lydia. We've seen this off before. We've seen this off before. Then I'd say, I feel like I'm missing something here. 19 instructions still feels like a lot. I currently use 11 instructions, making the thirds, and another 8 to combine them. Tried using other parts than straight lines, but all of them used more instructions. Still, I feel like I'm quite a bit away from Min. Yeah, we've seen this before. I have no idea why that equilibrium is there. It did not matter, though.
Why is it there?
You probably just forgot to remove it.
It's not even covering the Fratelli.
It's probably a case of forgetting to remove it.
Yeah. I guess it used to extend down there, and then she made it so it extends up instead.
Yeah. Alright. And next up, we have at 77 area, in 14th place, we have Desk Weasel and Awesome Guy 22. Pay out the points!
Oh, no.
Well,
I bet on ties. Yes. Yes.
are these going to be literally the same self?
Is it? We shall see. The notes for this one says, instead of the piston, I used the hex arm on the track to save 2 instructions for the first X iterations, where X is more than I would like to admit.
Okay, now this is a really low area. Like, we were getting into, I want to say, like, top 10 Mecha area range.
Yeah. Alright. Let's go see Awesome Guys to solve. The D-bond is in a different position, but that's about it. It's got a few extra arms that don't... 19 instructions. Yeah, that's what it says down there. in the tape.
Oh.
In the tape.
What are the instructions they're using to generate those no-ops?
That's a repeat. No, return. Reset, yeah.
Just spamming C.
Mm-hmm.
It is not technically the same solve. It's just, like, mostly the same solve, and there's a hex arm.
Yeah. Then let's say an 18th piece solve. Using the multi-bonder plus debonder kit lets 4 output immediately, saving 6 cycles over a design that fixes spawns before outputting. Going any lower in instructions with a straightforward 18p design seems impossible, so either I missed something obvious, or only pure slappy stick shenanigans can beat this.
18 Ti with a relatively conventional design is possible, as we've discussed, but it requires you basically do the best of everything.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's not gonna be easy.
Yeah.
Also, shitpost pistons are funny.
We love those. Alright. And next up, we have, in 13th place, at 18 Ti, and 868 cycles, we have Quintessence. Who's in Team Quintessence again? 3 arms.
That, and a lot of instructions per arm, except for arm 3. Arm 3 straight vibing. Oh, well, That's why we're getting 18 Ti here.
This kind of breaks the split between assembly and and stick building.
This is another one that has strongly blended ARM purposes, but I think that's more just a consequence of it being 3 arms than really.
Alice says this is
blended.
It's
doing the same pivot thing.
Yeah. Alice says Quintessence is team Alice, Hero, Clarissa, and Freshie. Alright.
I think you could argue that this is technically a
ARP 2 is doing ARP 2 is spending about 5 instructions on
I think this is
3 instructions on stick building and 5 instructions on assembly. So this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 eye stick building and 7.
I guess. Yeah.
But like it's our module combining theory is breaking apart.
Yeah. I think it's still approximately viable here, but this is blended.
It's starting to break apart.
Yeah.
The notes say 18 instructions, 3 arms. Period 6, right? Period 6, right?
Right.
We're starting to merge the work of arms.
Yeah.
Alright, next up we have at 759 cycles in 12th place, we have X-Sucker Triple A.
Indeed.
I guess we're just doing 10 eye stick building now.
Yep. Because
instead of seeing the 11 plus instead of seeing the 11 plus 6, instead we're 11 plus 7, instead we're just seeing 10 plus 8.
10 plus 8.
Yeah.
Which is interesting. I wonder if 11 plus 7 is just faster.
Mm-hmm.
And so we'll see it later, or if 11 plus 7 is just not something anyone arrived at.
Who knows?
That would be interesting.
Alice says that she thinks that 11 plus 7 might just be impossible because of geometry. That is certainly possible.
I'm pretty confident that 11 plus 7 is possible, but we might just never see it. And if we never see it, there's a good chance that's because it's dead by geometry.
Alright, next up we have at 670 cycles in 11th place, we have Event Ruler and Skyhawk. What is this? Oh, it's 11 plus 7. Here it is.
Oh.
Long by
By friendly. By friendly.
It's a weird jank 7 I don't think we've seen before, but it's 11 plus 7.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah. This is a completely novel 11 plus 7. With,
11 part isn't novel, but the 7 part is.
Yeah. Really funny double by arm. Just vibing. This is quite hysterical, actually.
These are the ore arms from the. Remember the ore arms in the latency thing?
They're
spinning,
back
spinning,
and
and
actually
spinning.
doing
This is
productive
them.
work this time. Okay,
Electric
but,
Boogaloo.
Look at the instruction tapes. The arms do not have to swing at the same time; they just do because it's funny.
Mm-hmm.
You could make them swing at different times. It would not be hard. However, doing it this way is funny.
I like it.
And so here we are, doing it this way.
Great solve.
11 plus 7, everyone. It's here.
And next up, we have at 656 cycles, in 10th place, Villager 2. I believe this is a new submitter this week. Great job. This is an 11. This is a standard 11 plus 7.
11 instructions and 118. 18 instructions, 118 speed. What else could you want?
Yeah, this is just a very normal 11 plus 7.
Yep.
Great
As
job.
normal as it gets.
I told y'all it was possible.
Yep.
And this is like the most normal 11 plus 7. This is just an 11 plus a 7.
When you look at this puzzle, it almost seems like it's a mathematic because everyone would come up with this.
Yeah, this seems like this seems like this looks like a method. Although we have seen the 10, but like the 10,
it's not the most conventional. You're gonna see ours as well.
We've seen 10 plus 8, but like the 10 in the 10 plus 8 is a bit harder to combine with anything else.
The 10 plus 8 was like weird and blended.
Yeah.
This is just normal.
The solution is like, okay, what now? You've reached peak. There's nothing else to do. We solved the puzzle.
Okay, boss, job done.
Job's done. Pack it up. Show that PI. Show
Villager 2 in the chat as Lorem Ipsum Docet, I think. Congratulations on your top 10. It's impressive in this group to get a top 10.
Congratulations
Congrats.
on just like seeing the correct combination of modules.
Mm-hmm.
I guess.
Alright. Yeah.
Like under module theory, there's just a set of modules, and these ones are the best ones.
Mm-hmm. Alright, next up we have at 651 cycles in 9th place, Laganeski. This is also just a standard 11 plus 7. I think. Yeah. Yeah. The notes say a multi-bonder for an output with no 120-degree angles? How could this happen? The piston has way too many instructions for my liking, but I couldn't figure out how to improve it.
Oh, that's basically us. You can
Well,
see this as well.
Good news.
Yeah.
Yes.
This works. And is good enough to get you 9th place.
Mm-hmm.
You sound disappointed. It's just
Honestly,
boring from here on up.
I expected insane stuff to hit earlier, but I guess the pile-ups are real.
Oh, they're so real.
Alright, and next up at 650 cycles, we keep piling up. In 8th place, 7 Zephyr. Hey.
Excuse me?
You're allowed to do this, but...
You're allowed? No, who says it isn't? This is just an 11 plus 7, by the way.
This is someone who's appreciating the fact that there's no post-secondary or tertiary and making
It
full
looks
use
like
of
it's
Alright.
a cocoon of arms.
The notes say, I found a
For
few
no reason.
17 and 16 layouts that assembled the project but couldn't output or barely collided. I give up. Hope I get to see what I missed before we jump down to 13i or something.
By the way, this is what I was hoping for during Mech A in regards to troll bonders.
Uh-huh.
1 trillion bonders.
None of these bonders make wrong bonds. Why do they not make wrong bonds?
I don't think there's much wrong bonds to make. There's 3
Yeah,
wrong
right.
bonds that are possible in
Yeah.
this whole damn puzzle.
Yes,
They just don't happen.
it's so easy. You can just do this. The Griatelli is, of course, in a little corner by itself.
Where I guess area is taken up by arm 2 when it swings over it.
Ah, yeah.
Just in the
once.
arm 2 support squad region.
Is anything spilled on the tape for extra arms? No. Bitrate struggling. Rip.
It's all the arms.
Alright, next up at 93 cycles. Same,
This is
93 area, same cycles. In 7th place we have
Whoa.
Tinga.
Oh,
Okay, is this gonna be an 11 plus 7 or something weird?
It's at 11%.
it's
Alright.
it's not. It's nothing weird about this.
The notes say,
We're the
New
most
PI
boring
coming.
solve in the all.
Trotting Heart says, started by me, slimmed down to 23i, then Exception took over. It's almost disappointing how simple the result looks. We didn't find a way for
Almost.
the
I was so
station
wrong.
to be faster than 1/18 period 6, so hope you all enjoy watching grass grow. Obligatory shout out to Biggie for being Biggie, Heart, or less than 3 as they say. Trotting Heart, hater of geometry. An Exception says, I've never TI solved before, but I have period solved, and I was told to read a blog about it, but I didn't actually get around to it. Then there's this ebb and flow to iteration. You find a new approach with some fancy scaffolding, then you delve deeper and find some novel way to rip that scaffolding away and go even further. The fact that we've converged on something simple for a weekly puzzle makes me suspicious of what monster might be out there in solve space. But I rather enjoy the elegance of this one. Exception, p-hacking.
This got
This
7.
work.
What?
It works.
I had to decorate the thing with the calcifiers, though.
Yeah.
Make it a little bit less boring. But it's still boring. Sorry.
That is the last 18i. Moving on.
Oh, we're fastest?
In
There's no. I
sixth-
thought we were gonna be slowest.
No.
Which means that there is going to be something weird now, right?
In 6th place.
Finally.
In 600 at 17 Ti and 665 cycles. You have Calioresis.
Oh, hello there.
Calioresis is coming.
That is a hot arm. This is none of the methods we've mentioned before. I guess the closest way you can describe this is a checkmark assembly?
West Quicksilver, let's go.
Checkmark assembly is back.
It tumbles in place. That's so cute.
This is an... This is a... I don't even know how to describe it.
There's a whole arm.
There's a heart. We ignore the hot arm, but the main assembly itself is let's see. Arm 1 is doing stick assembly. Arm 2 is doing also stick assembly. And arm
this is just one
And some of the
the
rotation.
this
this
just merges everything except for arm 1. Yeah.
This is just like, what if you took one of the 19i solves do the double pivot to make triangle in place,
Yeah.
and then just like removed some instructions.
Arm
I love arm
arm
3.
Yeah, Arm 2's pivot just conveniently does the second pivot that a lot of people have their Arm 3s do. So it's one less pivot on Arm 3.
This completely removes the 3i output arm in favor of awkward 2i whole arm.
All of these 3 arms are just reused in some way. This is amazing. Arm 3 also does a bit of the outputting along with some of the pivoting, and then Arm 1 on its return trip also does the output.
That is awesome.
I am thoroughly impressed by this solve.
Why is there only 6 of these?
The shenanigans to get under 18 Ti. Alright, and next up, we have 643 cycles at 17 Ti. We have Shino in 5th. That is a far bonder that I don't think should be there.
Stranded bonders everywhere today, huh?
Never mind, it is supposed to be there, I think.
What? Wait. Wrong shape. Wrong shape.
Hexagon. Stop that. We need triangles. Stop making a hexagon.
It's going to
This is illegal.
hold it in.
You're under arrest.
Stop making G's. This is.
GG.
Well, if you ever wanted to know what a 6i assembly looks like, here it is.
Wrong fucking shape.
This is an 11 plus 6.
Wrong fucking shape is the exact sentiment of anyone who's watched a TI record anywhere.
This is
Wrong
an
fucking... Oh!
this is an amazing 11 plus 6.
This is Peem. Delightful Peem. Also the pivot by arm is just elegant.
Yeah.
Like it. Also, what's the point of that bonder in the void?
Oh, it does a third bond.
Oh, yeah, it does. Even in TI, that the final bond is troublesome.
I mean, that bond could just be anywhere along the path that is swept over, but...
Also enormous G's.
It has to look intriguing.
Rebic is saying, could lead and silver arm be merged? Maybe.
It is...
But this still is the 11 assembly. Yeah. I don't know if it's... I guess you can maybe put in the 10 assembly here.
This could totally be a 16 Ti.
Oh yeah, but the thing is, because it's doing the hexagon, it actually doesn't need 2 pivots, so it definitely could just be less instructions with the assembly, with the stick assembly.
Well, now we're complaining, huh?
16i is just possible? Just like...
We're complaining now!
Oh, yeah.
Alright, how do we do that?
Geometry problems. Oh well.
Ravic says it probably doesn't work.
It would over-rotate,
That is sad, but makes sense.
Alright, next up, we have 336 cycles in 4th place at 17 Ti, 1/9 P, Aeon. 1/9 P is back on the menu with an amazing pivot of the weak contender in Arm 1.
Oh, yes.
The notes say 17 Ti feels way too high for how simple this product is. The bi-arm single double-handedly saves this solution and I'm proud of it. You say the bi-arm, but I'm impressed by Arm 1.
Single-handed, they're both multi-arms. There's two-handed and six-handed.
Yeah.
First place is totally gonna be 16 Ti, isn't it? It might be doing something weird. That's subtly different from what Shino did, but I feel like the almost viability of 16 there makes me really want it to be possible.
We only have 3 solutions until we'll find out.
I like this. I didn't think 1/9 P would be valid all the way here, but here it is in 4th place.
We're making okay, this is interesting. Like, in my very first TI solve, I happened on the, like, hey, what if you just use 2 hex arms, unloading the rejection twice to make some pairs, and then you put the pairs on the lead later. But one, that was a V shape and had like a genuinely dog shit assembly method. And 2, this just does it infinitely better. It, like, making pairs with 2 hex arms is a very new Solution 1 TI thing.
Yeah.
However,
Is it?
Simply do it better.
I like how the moment we break through 18 Ti and get to anything below, it's just insane and nonsense.
There was
And
a
there's so
pile up
little of
18
it.
There was a pile up of 18 Ti that's just like
this is
doing
boring.
theory well.
Yeah, and now we have the good stuff.
And we
the
have
good
killed
shit.
theory. Theory is dead. Nonsense is what we're at now.
Wow.
You live in a nonsense-based economy.
Next up, we have
I
in
hope
third
people
place
make more of these.
at
Also-
16 Ti and
There
we go.
869 cycles. We have
I
Rosa.
appreciate an Aeon solve, by the way. The horrible assembly piston is back in 4th
Yes.
place.
You were
We
saying, says the piston?
I spent so long hating that piston, and it's back.
All right.
The 3 Musketeers in this song.
Yo,
Oh yeah. Back to back.
hello, is my mic on? Sorry.
Yeah.
Thank you. Sorry.
Anyways, the notes say, making the input into a string of triangle sides is easy with a 2-arm 11i mechanism, and from there it's straightforward to fold it into a triangle and turn or so I. I did not expect to find a way to do so in just 5i. Reuse the input arm to bond the lead onto the quicksilver. 4i for an arm that moves and pivots the partial product in position for the bi-arm to grab. Reuse the bi-arm with +1i to pivot and rotate it into the correct position. Somehow the 4i arm is already positioned exactly right to output the product without crashing. I wouldn't be too surprised if there's a better initial assembly than the 11i base used here. Assembling a corner instead of a side seems like it has potential, but the best I can do is a 12i assembly with no clear way to combine in 3i.
So this is just an
The
11i stick
Stooges.
builder that
That
is
the
attached
geometry
to a
just-
amazing assembler.
Yeah?
5i assembly is fucking wild.
Yeah, well, it merges the 2 arms. We've seen all the 7i assemblers have 2 arms, and Arm 3 does the job of both.
This is an arm that solos assembly in
Yeah.
5i.
Well, some of the
I
other
mean-
arms help out too, even.
I think you have to have one arm to do 5i, but like, okay, to be fair, there's some extra nonsense happening with Arm 2 in particular.
Yeah. Arm 2 has some
Uh,
extra stuff to make this work, but boy, is it worth it.
Yep. This is sauce. This is sauce.
Alright.
This is so chaotic, and yet it just happens.
And next up, at 663 cycles, at 16 Ti and second, we have Casey.
I knew it.
Well, it was gonna
a
happen eventually.
Disappointing 16. What do you mean disappointing?
Disappointing!
Because it's not the first place. Probably.
It's a novel idea
Oh,
once
it is.
more. What is this?
Oh,
We have the 7i
That
assembler.
is a facet.
We have a
a
7i
fascinating
assembler,
way
but
to-
a 9i Stick builder.
Stick builder.
It was so
Okay,
nervous
so,
they weren't gonna make it good. And
It's
it's
the-
second place!
It's the
Okay,
9 stick
so-
builder.
The funny thing is that this is theory, except that this is not only using the best two modules, this is concocting a new best module.
This is some brain at work. I'll tell you
Like,
this.
This is an extremely standard assembler that's just married to a unique and incredibly sauceful stick builder.
Yeah, this one is a 9 plus 7. Anyways, the notes say, the transmutation is, at this point, an old invention, yet we still treat some of its unique possibilities as curiosities. Yes, the triplex bond between non-fire cardinals. We've heard of it. No, I speak of more fundamental qualities. In nature, materials bind preferentially into gentle bands, settling by the whims of disorder. You might know this configured bond angle as the elbow, but alchemists are just pathologically deficient in imagination when it comes to acute angles. The intentional disharmony is underexplored and can bring us many innovations. We are, in fact, permitted to make big, silly tringle-dingles.
So true.
Thank you, Kazian. Quality Kazian notes.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed.
I feel called out and yet they're completely justified. No imagination is us.
It is really funny to see the theory standard method just done better.
Mm-hmm. We have a new module attached. It's a 9 plus 7 now.
New method. New method.
New module.
New module just dropped. But alright, there is one person left. And you all know who it is.
Name starts with R.
In first place, we have Rebix at 15
Naturally.
Ti.
Is it a new module or a new method?
That's just Kasion's 9 instruction stick builder.
But small.
Yep. Well, kind of. It's slightly different. The way it attaches the lead to the stick is different.
And
Okay, so this is just a 9 plus 6.
it's a 9 plus
This is
6.
right.
It's that simple.
Wow.
15.
I don't think you could decompose these modules into a pair of modules that could be used separately.
Yeah,
Because,
no way.
the way Rebix did it, they're too intertwined.
Well, basically, Arm 4 does 2 jobs.
Yeah.
Does it? No, Arm 4 is basically all assembly.
And Arm 4 is 6. So this
Yeah.
is just a 9 plus 6.
Just Rebix it. The fanciness is an Arm 4, gets the output and be 16p. Yeah.
It is really funny that there is a standard template for TI in this puzzle.
Mm-hmm. Well, I
That you
mean,
could just do combinations too.
yeah, but some of those modules are only found by the best people and it got them first and second.
Yeah. Some of those modules are not obvious to 99% of people, and also sometimes you have modules like these that are de facto married to another module.
Yeah. By the way, y'all want to
Such-
see a hair product
You
solve
can't
that
separate
would have also happened first place?
Oh,
A 15 Ti hair product solve? Not 15, 16
Well, it
Ti
would-
hair product solve.
16.
16.
a 16 Ti hair product solve that's just
But it's fast.
more compact than Kasia.
Yeah.
Does this one
It's-
beat Kazian?
Yeah, it does. By cycles, yes.
Yeah.
So Rebix got 2 first places in a row.
Kinda.
Repix also won the other metric, by the way.
You want to get
Classic
3
Rebix
first
moment.
places
Rebek sweep
Remix
again.
is back.
Congrats, Rebnex, to winning 3 out of 2 metrics.
This is why I have been sticking around to the end of these streams. Because the top solves are always wild.
The top solves are the good shit.
Yep. Well, okay. Barring a catastrophe of a puzzle, the top solves are always cool. But that's why we're here.
Yeah.
I'm pleased. I got 38th and I'm happy
Round
about
of
it.
applause.
Because
This is an awesome puzzle.
Because you know
Yeah.
what we got to see? At the end of the day, we got to see some really cool solves.
We got to see triangle being put together. Triangle.
I wonder how different the stream would go in the timeline where I decided to make this gold to lead instead with 5 quicksilver. Like, that's
Who
such a
knows?
small change, but it would
Yeah.
like completely change everything.
I mean, I feel like if that were the case, either like when we were reiterating on it, we would have changed it to silver instead, or we would have not gone for TI. I feel like
Would
that's
be
what would have
interesting to see
happened.
what this puzzle but gold TI would look like.
Yeah.
But I mean, really, I think the problem with this but gold TI is that the assembly method becomes like trivialish,
Yeah.
smaller I.
Yeah.
I don't know what the limiting I for that would be, but it would be much lower, and I think that would be a problem. Anyway,
Which yeah, this solve.
excellent
This solve
solve.
does it with by an 8 plus 8, I guess. That's interesting.
Yeah. Things you could just do.
But alright. That will be all of our TI solves.
Showcase time.
Next up is showcase time, baby.
Let's get these showcases done.
Alright. Let me grab them.
We've been here a while, but you know what? It's showcase time.
I have the
First
festival
off-
thing.
Rabix says in events chat, I am a loser this week because I bet on no ties.
Alright, the notes say
You little
pre-optimized
fish.
mecha, 6 but pretty. Here it is. Trotting Heart, unstoppable. And Exception X says, before this one was relegated to the bin of suboptimal, I had my own aesthetic arrangement that, to me, resembles some Star Wars ships in formation, hence the solve's name, which references an old stream series I was very proud of. I want to see the Rapix message sent.
This is just for pretty reasons. I could not resist putting it in.
It is just
Because it's-
a cool looking design.
You know, actually, I'm gonna say because the two metrics where one discourages track and the other forbids track, and you can go decorative buck wild otherwise, it's so sadistic. I wanted to do track stuff. I've never done track stuff before, decorations. And you cannot, and it's so evil. But you can do wonders, though.
Next up, we have Team 118. Doing, oh yeah, this is Team 118's Waste Mecha Solve. The littering Mecha Solve.
Waste City.
We've sort of seen stuff similar to this before, so we won't dwell on this for long.
Waste
Next up,
suburbs.
we have MP Ventus Solve. This is a speed solve, but it's also min cost and probably min mecha, Probably not. This is 7 mecha.
Yep.
So that's neat.
My
puzzle there.
first mecha solve was named Undubious Cost, because the cost for this puzzle is really not dubious.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
one of the easiest puzzles ever.
Alright.
Main cost for this puzzle is
Here we go. Here's the
Trivial
4i
50.
solve.
Oh, okay.
Dark Brick is posting.
Okay, now what animal is this?
What-
This is...
I think this is a dragon.
I think it looks like a scorpion to me,
I s-
somewhat.
It like you've got the head of the critter on the left side, and you've got like kind of malformed wings on the back, and it's got a tail.
To me, it looks like a
They-
scorpion. Like, this is the body, this is the claws, and this is the tail. And this is, I don't know, it's broken legs or some shit.
I kind of
I-
fucked up and left myself one too little track movement on the bottom left, so there's like 20 other
It's-
track to go around, do one movement, then go back. But other than that, I think it's not that bad of a solve. This is kind of a bad puzzle to do for Ion because like you've got elemental inputs
Yeah.
and elemental quicksilver that's gets created, and whenever you're dealing with elemental things in 4i, it kind of sucks because like once you do one movement, you instantly leave that space and can't grab it again until you approach the atom from a different side.
Mhm.
So you want to bond things as soon as possible to get some more control over it. That's why there's a lot of bonds early on the quicksilver and like on the leads being bonded in a weird way, and then that gets all rearranged later when you've got a bigger molecule to work with.
I did notice that you make that 3 silver brick right at the start, and I'm guessing that it's entirely just to make it pushable easily.
Yeah.
You gotta
Also-
break these, yeah.
Kazian says, head of a goat, tail, wings. This is a classic chimera.
Oh, good.
Kazian's right, actually.
Also show the area of the solve and the criteria.
It-
That criteria is unused. As it should be. But alright. Next up, we have Team 018. Overlap triangle reactor.
Another team solve.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, team.
Overlap go
Wow.
brrr.
Brr,
Oh, that's aesthetic.
Javaler.
it does go burr.
Mm-hmm. Alright, and this is Besticle. This is a Besticle of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I wonder, I checked Besticle out a little bit, but I wasn't sure if 7 was possible.
Mm-hmm.
I would be hesitant to say that Besticle 7 is possible, because that would require you to have precisely one hex that is not the final position of the output or the penultimate position of the output. And that sounds oppressive.
2 hexes, this one and that one. Well, I mean,
Well, I guess 4 hexes, but like,
Y-
Actually-
you have the apex, and you've got a few inside the triangle.
oh, you got 4. It's plenty.
I mean, yeah, you've got 4, except like,
You can fill that all with
it's quite difficult to move things
plenty.
around. Yeah, but you're moving long sticks around and you can't really rotate them without...
I'm
area.
an area main, and I feel like that feels like plenty, but I'm sure there's other issues to deal with first.
And you also need to place the bonders in corners, so, like...
Yeah. But alright.
It may be feasible, but would be rough.
Next up, we have a solution from Cody. Saying, I couldn't end up doing Mid-Mecha probably because I wanted to make a wasteless version, because I really didn't want to have to juggle waste. This may have been wrong. I guess we will have seen when the solution gets revealed. Wasteless is possible, and it's not that hard.
There are many ways to do wasteless. Also, I appreciate the random arm in the void that I'm guessing is just there
It's
as
a
an
copy-paste
instruction
arm,
copy
yeah.
vehicle.
Yeah, this solve was never actually finished. Yeah.
They got to the end. he got to the end and went, "Oh crap, they're
I don't
wasted."
want to do it.
Yeah.
That's too much bullshit.
Alright, next up we have Thingy. Been right?
Okay.
This
Well,
looks
this
like
is a funny shape.
this shape looks like someone's back. The triangles just get gradually bigger.
It's,
Like-
okay, this is really funny. Just make increasingly large triangles.
This looks
Triangle
like
Mark
some
1,
yeah.
Triangle Mark 2,
The copper
Mark
triangle,
3.
the iron triangle, the tin triangle, and the lead triangle. This also looks like a back. Like this is the shoulders, this is the waist, and this is the hip.
Ew!
And like this, and this dot is the spine.
What if he's like, what do you see in the ink blot test? It's an ink blot test.
Well, I see I see someone's back from behind.
This is really.
You passed the test, I guess.
This is simultaneously like a nice rate solve and also an amazing shitpost.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd say this is more aesthetics than shit.
Is this enough? Is this enough? Okay, now it's enough, says the solve.
Is the triangle big enough yet? No. Make it bigger. Is the triangle big enough yet? Is there a silver triangle where you just make 3 silvers in a triangle?
No, there is no silver triangle. The smallest triangle is the copper one.
Bah. SMH. No triangles.
But alright.
Where's the triangle?
Next up is Z Pizzelli. This looks like an overlap solve.
It has to be all up. Yep.
I believe this is overlap cycles.
Or overlap rate, I guess?
Well, it's not overlap rate because like you're only grabbing an input every like 6 cycles.
This
But
is
like,
true.
it's just a cool solve.
It's just a
this
cool
is
solve.
pretty
What
elegant.
does the Holstein arm? What does it do exactly?
It grabs the first input out of the way to
How many
make some.
instructions does
It
five
provides wands.
How many instructions does 5 have?
Let's see. That's 15.
I think that's 16.
15?
actually.
No, 15 minus 2, 13.
No,
The
17.
period is 15. You mean on 5, right?
Yeah. 4, 8, 13.
15 minus 2, yeah, 13.
I can't read. Anyway, new module unlocked. It's 13i with track.
Uh-huh.
That's what we're doing now, I guess.
Alright, next up we have, what is this? I guess this is an RI solve? No, this can't be an RI. Is it? It seems like an RI solve. 1000 GRI.
Except, is it pulling every 2? Yeah, it's pulling every 2.
Yeah. 1000 G, and I don't know how many instructions this is. Ah, well.
It's just a
It
light
looks like a lot.
It's
Yeah,
desperate.
it's just right.
I mean, look at that! Look at those 4 rejections on the left. They're like flashing on and off.
Mhm.
Kind of awesome.
That is pretty cool.
Alright, next up, we have Valerie's True. This is also a great solve. Oh, boy.
Line printer. The thing
Let's
is
say,
so real for that.
Solved by Valerie's True, with a lot of encouragement from Deathenfield. This solve took 5 hours to create. What's this? Another third metric? I have put inputs as fast as possible, and then found something to do with them. The something is 4 identical sets of mini polymer builders, then take their polymers and bend them into triangles. The timing of the track loops is incredible, as pulling 12 silver takes 24 cycles, and the largest track loop preset only 2 cycles before this, so I did not have to mess with the 3 track loops of non-compatible sizes and write a 6-piece solution. This solve loops cleanly. It also has more than 100 arms. I have never worked with more than 20 arms before. Now I know why. Valerie's True hates triangles.
Okay, having a triple nested track loop is crazy. Like,
Yeah,
That's fucked up.
that is an insane track loop. Holy.
3 nested track loops.
And 4 of
And
those
they're
at
all
that.
doing the same thing, though. It's funny
Ooh.
because the 3 nested track loops are just doing the same thing.
Yeah.
They go burr.
Alright. Next up, we have Counting Hacker Solve. Besticle version 2. This is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We've already seen an 8 Besticle Solve. So unfortunately that beats
This
this
one
one.
is positioned worse on Besticle.
The notes say Besticle 9 could probably get away with 8 with a different assembly method, maybe using these as intermediaries instead of sticks. I didn't want to have to think that hard for a mostly joke metric. As it stands, there are geometry issues that prevent Besticle 8 with the current strategy. Making the last bond between sticks without being able to rotate the product in such a small area seems to be actually impossible. And the inside of the product wasn't viable when I tried putting a bonder there.
Well, as we saw.
It is possible to do
It-
Besticle 8.
Yep.
It's very
And
elegant.
Besticle 7, theory possible?
Also, 7 Zephyr also has sort of an RI solve. I do not know the amount of I in this solve. It is not shown anywhere, unfortunately. This is an
Well, it's
RP
period
solve.
4, so
Yeah, this is more of an RP solve.
you could get an upper bound and a lower bound for instructions by multiplying the arm count by 3 and 4.
It's like 41
Which is a
times
very
4.
crude
So
estimate, but,
164 at most. And 123 at least.
okay, now I'm putting a bunch of grab, rotate, hold arms in my
How
period
many I
solve to
was
piss off
Peggy's
your
RI?
lower bound.
I want to say it was like 80.
80 what?
I'm trying to compare this to Biggie's RI, which I think you remember being like 80 something.
Oh yeah, no, this is Biggie's way better.
Yeah.
Oh no, the stream is dying.
This is a classical 2 pipeline.
Nothing.
I think. Except with a little bit of jank to merge them.
Alright, next up we have Leganeski solve. Saying, my external wand mecha solve. It takes up a lot more area, but the silver stick was great practice for dodging rejectors. What is this?
Look into the sun of Castfire. Oh, sun of rejectors.
That is just,
see.
I guess it's
a
one
beehive.
huge piece of of scaffolding.
Okay, this
It's
is
a pizza.
advanced.
And somehow it never gets rejected.
I simply do not get rejected. It's that easy.
Mm.
I reject your rejection.
By the way,
A
please
substitute.
don't try this at home in your dating life. It's bad form.
Yeah. To say the least. This is a beehive.
Alright. And then we have, last but not least, solve from Quintessence. I think this is Besticle 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. This is 8 Besticle.
Besticle 8 is back.
New solution, -8, copy, Mo clone, question mark. Who knows at this point?
Also,
Oh, I'm clone,
Piston-
copy, yep. Oh, I'm clone, smiley face, frowny face. Great solution name.
The solution names have a limit in characters. I don't think they do.
They do not.
There probably is one, but it's very high. We have had notes in
Pick up the
notes
pasta
in
at
name
some point, yeah.
before.
Yeah. The submitter names have limits.
This was finished 14 minutes before the deadline. Nice.
Nega speed solve,
Mm-hmm.
slow solve.
Stream? Oh, he's back.
Mm-hmm. I think it's somewhat dying again though, but we're reaching the end anyways.
Yeah, I think it's best to just push through.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, that is the last of our showcases.
Yay!
Yay!
And
Never again triangles. Triangles are gone. Thank you.
I hope I have done a good job yapping, despite not actually placing all that well this week.
I think you did great.
Tortuga, you're always a treasure in these commentaries.
But yeah,
Thank you.
Hey,
I
now
think-
what about week 4?
well,
Week 4. What do you think about it?
we shall see about week 4. Week 4 exists. And I don't know if I will be the one that will be streaming week 4, by the way. It is very much possible that Vilfuck is going to be streaming week 4 instead, because I don't think I'll be available.
My personal opinion on week 4 is that it's easy. The metrics are, and
The metrics are.
that's
They are.
They
Sure.
are.
My favorite puzzle, Glorbs deconstruct.
Will the hidden metrics be revealed in next week's result stream, or will it be a mystery still? I think that's up to Vilfuck.
Yeah.
Week 4 is basically Vilfuck's puzzle. So, if you want, you can send your regards or curses towards him. Regards, compliments, curses. You can send them to him instead, and I think either he or Haxton will be the one streaming. Greenfield, you said you had a showcase? I don't see it.
Innie says her TI solve got ignored.
Who's TI off?
Innie.
Did we miss it?
yeah, maybe.
I thought I had an overlap mechanism area solved.
Well, I don't see any solves from Yeah, there is no Greenfield solve on here. Let me check. Oh, I accidentally left in restrictions? Ugh.
Oh. Yikes.
Alright, I guess we have more showcases. Ah, boy, there's a lot more
Showcase is back.
showcases. Bah!
Everyone start paying attention again. Get back in here.
Alright, there's more showcases. Alright, which of these have we seen? Which of these have we not seen? I think I accidentally removed all the TI adjacent ones. Trackless. I think I accidentally removed all the trackless ones. Yeah.
Rip. Restriction track full.
Because I accidentally left in the restrictions for, that I set for. I think
Oh, yeah,
it was.
on my own too. Oh, Minor Man is exactly like mine as well. You can
Yeah.
skip the
Note
team.
saying, felt like doing this before a mecha soft, but that's actually good for the metrics long. Alright,
Well, it's
this
7
is
mechas, not
kind of the
bad.
same solve. Then we have, we've seen that one. You have, assembles a V-shaped monomer and only 10 instructions. And then you have to figure out what to do with it. Unfortunately, placement makes it suck ass. And then, speed solve, that's also a mecha solve, so that's neat. Thingy's actual TI solve, sub 20. This is a, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 TI. That does pretty good. The notes say,
Nope.
sub 20, baby! This puzzle is very interesting. You need to reject 4 quicksilver from a silver, attach them, then also attach the leftover lead for a monomer. The product can be made out of 3 different monomers, a line, a checkmark, and a V-shape. It started with trying out monomer assembly as I needed to do it anyways, and got down to 10i, later optimized all the way down to 7 using the line monomer. My first soft made it out of checkmarks for 27i. An arm doing grab, rotate, drop, rotate left the silver on a rejection in a hex arm for just enough time for another arm to move the lead into the hex arm, and a few more arms made a checkmark. A different assembly using a line monomer and a piston optimized it down to 21. The piston does grab, rotate, extend, drop, retract, doing the same thing as the previous soft, better. I got stuck on this for a bit. Surely a better way exists, and if there was, using a technique known as 2 rejection glyphs, and a non-piston arm, which allows the hex arm to grab and reject QS at top speed. And Lucky Geometry made a 2-arm 6Ti handoff possible. I'm very proud of this solution. Wishing good luck to everyone else and excited to see what magic the true TI wizards are capable of. Stephen Piston. Amazing. Alright, we've seen that one.
Eliminator, it's...
Alright.
Piston is here for moral support.
Anyways, we have a TI solve from Team 30 TI. Demonstration to what it used to be. 3 arms doing simple stuff compared to my final submission solve of using only 1 arm. The triangle molding is more janky on this solve. And Greenfield's Mecha solve. I think this is 4. No, 5. 5 mecha.
My stream is very slow.
It's that easy. Just do 5 mecha.
Sure.
Of course, this is asking for the inevitable 3-0 mecha solve.
Oh boy. That
Yes.
would actually be hard.
Please.
I don't think anyone feels like locking in that hard for a showcase.
Mm-hmm.
Even if it would be really cool.
We've seen this Vesicle solve. We've seen this solve. This solves as failed TI because I only had 10 to 20 minutes to do it. Rip. And thingies, we've seen this solve. 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 And we've seen that solve. Alright, that's all the showcases. We did it.
We're back.
We're back.
We're back to being done.
We're back to being done. But yeah.
No more triangles.
And that will be all for this week's stream. And I hope you I'm probably not going to be the one to do next week's stream. It'll be either be Haxton or Vilfug, so we shall see, because I don't think I will have the time. Well, I will have the time, but I have to wake up like early the next mornings. So I don't think I can stay up as late for the next week's streams. So
Okay.
unfortunately, y'all, I guess if y'all enjoyed my streams, unfortunately I won't be the ones doing them, but I'm sure Vilfug or Haxton will do a good job as well.
I mean,
Absolutely.
I'll be here next week, but who knows if Vilfuck or Haxton will let me speak.
We shall see what
That's
format
their
they will be,
decision.
or they would prefer.
We'll threaten them. It's fine.
But
Please
alright.
don't threaten them.
No, please don't.
I-
They've been
I'd
working very
love to
hard
be
behind the scenes as
peaceful.
well. But alright. That is where we'll end the
Anyway.
stream today, though. And we'll be
Take
seeing
care,
you
all.
all next week. Bye.
I got lunch to get. Take care.
Bye bye.